See how easy that's done?
SVPT, the voice of the city.
The views and opinions expressed on this talk show are those of the talk show hosts, the producers, and/or persons appearing on the program, and do not reflect the views and opinions of the SVP network. This program may include strong images and language and may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Let's do it. What you say?
He's not afraid to tell the truth. He's the one that will inform you about all those jokers that are doing wrong. You cross the line and then it's on. Some tell the other news don't get it right. Don't get it right. That it does his homework every night. What's local news?
5, 4, 3, 2.
And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely, positively not a good Wednesday evening. And here in Memphis is a very wet and raining and stormy Wednesday night. So if y'all out there trying to trick or treat, the trick's on you. The trick is on you. It is pouring down, raining, and then you have church folk tonight out celebrating goblins and witches and things. But that's y'all thing. That's your thing on this trick or treat night. But tonight, on this Wednesday night here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show, and thank you so much for being here. Those of you who are coming in by way of social media, and also those of you who are coming in by way of the SVP TV network, soon to celebrate 6 years, excuse me, in February of being on there. I just ran in about 3 minutes ago because it was raining, and I was sitting in my desk in an investigating mode. I get into my investigating mode, and I get to doing this and that and trying to put all of these things together. I forgot about the time, and Dale was over in her office doing some investigating, and I just looked up and it was pouring down raining. I looked on the cameras, it was pouring down raining. I said, let us make our way. Tonight's subject is tricks don't deserve no treats. That'll preach too. Tricks don't deserve no treats. Whether you are a political trick, and in this town and all across the country, we got them. If you are a criminal trick, we got them. If you are a religious trick, oh, we got them. And you know, I wasn't going to mention anything tonight about Fred Smith, but I got to digging. And then when I get to digging, and I start, what was that little game they used to call connect the dots? When I started connecting some dots this evening, oh my God. And when I got to connecting some dots, it led to a guy that I know who was Fred Smith's boy. And I said, Thaddeus, you don't want, you know this fellow. What? You know this fellow? You've been knowing him for a while. You know that he's a member of Fred Smith's church. And then you go to digging,
and you find some more criminal activity. It's just a shame. It's just a shame, and I almost want to call him and ask him, man, I know that you're speaking pastor, but I got some paperwork here that seems to have you and your girlfriend caught up in the illegal activities of Pastor Fraser. This thing is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Should I call my friend? I ain't talked to him in a while. Should I call him and ask him, man, what's going on, man? How this happened right here? Should I call my friend? I don't even know if I still got his number, man. Oh, Lord have mercy. Not my friend. Oh, not my friend. Let me see if I still got his number in my phone. Oh. Lord, I still got his number in my phone. Dale, should I call this? He was my friend. You got this on? Let me see if he answers. He may have a new telephone number. Lord have mercy. Not my friend. Oh, it's ringing.
Hello.
Kevin Rayford,
Yeah.
Thaddeus Matthews.
What's up, Dennis Matthew?
How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing well.
You know Fred Smith done got you caught up, don't you?
Man, please, you can't get me caught on that. What?
You still seeing Pamela Conley?
Yeah, I'm still seeing power.
Do you know that Pamela Conley, and he was is you still his member?
Listen, man, let me say this right here, Dennis Matthew. I'm a fuck Pastor Smith. None of that shit he got going on ain't got nothing to do with me or Pam.
Yes, it do.
Whatever you
Yes,
talk
yes,
about.
it do. Yes, it do. And
Listen,
that,
man.
no, Rayford, I got some paperwork with Pamela's name on it, man.
Listen, well, you need to be talking to Pamela about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's got nothing to do with that shit, man. You know what I mean? So I appreciate the don't know how to put me in that bullshit, man.
Well,
You understand what I'm saying?
but she's still your girl. You don't mind your girl getting caught up with.
That's my fiance, man.
Okay, your fiance. All right. Then let me just tell you what's going on, and then I'll get you off the phone. So then you can go ahead and do what you're going to do. Okay? Let me tell you exactly what's happened. She still owns Strands. She still owns a beauty shop, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you aware that she got some beauty shop equipment in the name of the woman that Miss Cleavy Williams?
No, man, I don't know nothing about this shit, man.
Okay, well, I got the invoice.
Listen, I'm gonna say this to you, man.
Okay.
Whatever it is, if people think we have done anything wrong, man, send the prosecutors or whoever to see about this, man.
Okay.
The truth don't need
Okay.
no defense.
Okay.
You understand
Well,
what
the
I'm saying?
truth
I'm not
does
finna
not.
defend none of
Okay.
that.
Right.
Ain't got nothing to do with Smith, his ministry. Only thing I'm gonna say about that man played on everybody, man.
Well,
That man
apparently he done
everybody.
played. Apparently he done played on you and Pam, cause there's an invoice
Okay,
that.
man. Listen what I'm saying, man.
What you
I'm
saying?
done with this, man. I got nothing to say about that, bro.
Okay.
Whatever it is, the truth will come to the light. So the truth don't need no defense in my behalf or Pam's behalf.
So are you saying that your former pastor played on you?
Listen, man, I'm gonna say this right here.
Okay.
Dude full of shit. He's a con man. He played everybody, man. So
Well,
I
you
have
did.
nothing to do with that man. And I really appreciate if don't nobody associate me with him other than that bullshit he got going on, man.
Well, you're gonna be associated with it, Kevin,
Listen, man,
because
listen
of
what
the
I'm saying.
Kevin.
Listen,
Kevin.
I'm done with this conversation.
Okay, then I tell you what, man. Then hang up the. Hey, man, I'll do what I need to do. Hang up the damn phone. Hey, brother, hang up the phone then. Okay, hang up the phone.
Who you been playing with? Don't play with my name, man.
No, I ain't gotta play with your name, Kevin. Kevin is your girl, and she the one caught up in it.
Don't call me when trying to get no ratings off me.
I don't have to get ratings. I get ratings every day. But you were the one that you were his member. You were the one that was his member. And I'm trying to hip you to what the hell going on.
You can't help me to
Okay, then I tell you what, then hang up the damn phone. Hey Kevin, hang up the damn phone. Kevin, hang up the damn phone, brother. I ain't gotta play with your damn name. You know, now Kevin, now you know how you don't scare me. So, but then let's deal with it then. I've known Kelvin Rakeford for a number of years. Kevin Rakeford dates a girl he says is his fiance by the name of Pamela Conley. I got an invoice. The credit cards that Smith used, Kevin, if you had to listen, has Pam Beauty Supply. She owns a beauty shop, Strands. She's owned several other beauty shops and several other names. I got an invoice from salonguys.com where the credit card was used to buy beauty supplies, not beauty supplies, but beauty shop equipment. What you get here? Got a black dry chair, universal dry chair base, salon styling chairs, pumps, all kinds of stuff that you use in beauty shop. I called you, Kevin, because I know that you were a member of Smith's church. I called you, brother, because I know this is your woman, your fiance as of now. That's what you said, fiance. Okay? You said she your fiance. Fine. But you got identity theft on your girl because it was sold to Pamela Conley and it went to the address that was used, and the credit card was the number on the credit card, which is at Miss Clevie Williams' address. It was shipped to Pamela Conley at 190 Owls Rose Drive. She got $3,202.79 off the credit card. Now, maybe the pastor made it as a gift, but she is involved because her name is on the invoice. Okay. That's simple, brother. Ain't no need you getting mad at me. I used to tell you about, I told you 4 years ago about Fred Smith. Now you won't be hostile and upset.
Now, we both know I ain't scared, and I know you a man too, but I'm trying to hip you to what your woman involved in. And, let's see, what is it? You're a successful businessman, you own Rakeford's Hot Wings, you're a successful businessman. And you don't need what goes along with Fred Smith. Fred Smith is no earthly good whatsoever. But the paperwork don't lie. And this family, Miss Cleva Williams, and I'm working closely with her family with all of the information that they're gathering from finance companies and places around the country. But this is, the credit card was used. It's on here. This happened on May the 9th, 2015. $3,202.79. He may have used her. But her name is on the paperwork. The credit card information is on this paper. This is from Capital One. When you look at the paperwork and the bank statements from Bank of America, you can see where Strands is on there several times with large figures, $1,000 of buying supplies. $1,000 went to Strands here, $1,000 went to Strands there. What I'm telling you, sir, is that you need, first of all, you need to get the Smith's ass. Second of all, you need to find out exactly what is going on. I don't need you for ratings. I'm the most watched black show in the Mid-South area, so I don't need you for no ratings, but I'm just trying to help your ass out because the paperwork don't lie. And you really don't want this to go to the prosecutor's office. What you needs to do is get with the prosecutors in this particular matter and unfold all of this stuff that's been folded up in the name of Fred Smith. He's bamboozled, because I'm going to deal with the $700,000 that he owes Regions Bank too. So, okay. See, I told you, Fred Smith, 4 years ago, when you came at me, I ain't the one that you want to come after, because I don't forget. And when I come back for you, I come for the juggler. But you are pastoring people, and you're robbing, you're stealing, you're deceiving these particular individuals. Okay. From what I'm hearing from people I know in economic crimes, there have been other folk who are coming forth with the deceit that this Memphis pastor has had. Many of you thought that you were in the Holiness Church, the Pentecostal movement. You thought you were in the Church of God in Christ and didn't realize that in 2009, the name of your church was changed. Even on state records, you became a church of the Nazarene. Many of you didn't realize your church was in bankruptcy. Many of you didn't realize that on properties that Tina Smith, that's her name, Tina Jerry Smith, has probably about 12 different federal tax liens on her for thousands of dollars. But this is a type of tricksters that many of you in the church, y'all like. Y'all been tricked. But what was your treat, baby? You ain't getting no bag of candy. They didn't give you no popcorn. What was your treat? Falling out in the middle of the damn floor. What has your church done to benefit the community? What happened to the daycare that y'all had? Come on. The greed that has taken place in many churches, and especially in black churches, is what is destroying the church. Not the cussing pastor, but the pastors that steal it. The pastors that are taking your money. When you read the affidavit of what he did, and this is just with her, how do you stay there? How do you stay, I'm going to stay there and support him? The evidence is here, baby. I'm not going off of anything that I'm assuming. As a young, I got the receipts. Right here, I got the affidavit right here on everything. I got copies of the tax liens. I got copies of the bank statements. This family is keeping me fully addressed on dealing with it because Channel 13 got their little story. They threw the story out there, and they have not went back and totally investigated this issue and this case. See, and if this particular case happened in 2015, how many other folk after 2015? Rayford, you said yourself, he'd have conned everybody. Well, brother, I ain't got no dislike for you, brother, but what are you getting mad and hostile with me? Because hell, that ain't gonna make no damn difference. The facts is the facts, and the truth is the truth. You need to be dealing with this fact with your fiance. Whether or not the beauty equipment went to her shop or not, her name is on the invoice from salonguys.com. If you want a copy of it, I'll be glad to send it to you. But they don't need you getting hostile with me because you can't win. I got a microphone 5 nights a week. You can't beat me at what I do. And I'm just giving you the facts of the information. And you folk that's going to this church, y'all crazy as hell. He going to jail. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I asked on 2 different nights for church members to call me. Not one church member has tried to call me and tell me why you still support him. The evidence is overwhelming. Miss Cleavy is now 80 years old. Fearful to answer her telephone at her own home. I'm grateful to her daughter-in-law that I've been working with that's sending me tons of stuff. Tons of stuff. And the killing part, Pastor Smith, is that 99.9% of everything I see on these bank statements
None of it went to the benefit of the church. I gotta look at my email because it's somebody sent me something from the bank. There's no doubt. When I look at even, I go back and I talk about the cameras, the traffic cameras. Why is your car registered at the home residence of this lady? Why? Your car is normally, my cars are registered to the places they're supposed to be at. The traffic light, you run the light, they get a picture of your tag, then they send you these little $50, you ran the red light things, the City of Memphis Photo Enforcement Program. Your car didn't come back to your Collierville address. Your car comes back to the residence of Miss Clevie Williams. Rachel, what I'm telling you again is that this salon stuff, if she did not get it, it gives her address. It says Pamela Conley. It gives the latest home address. Then it gives somebody else's email, Cooper to Lisa, Cooper A to Lisa, Cooper A to Lisa at yahoo.com as the email address. Shipped to Pamela Conley at 190 Owls Roost Drive, Cordova, Tennessee, 38018. Okay? But see, Rachel, if you see anger, and again, Rachel, you know I've been doing this almost 35 years. If I can push your button on initial conversation, and we've known each other, hell, back to my radio days, man. When you advertised on my radio station, you advertised even on this first couple of years on TV. We talked about even advertising strands, but you know, that never happened. Okay? I'm trying to give you a heads up, brother, that hey, your girl's name is on this beauty supply stuff. And that the prosecutor, and so you jump into an anger mode. When in anger, I believe folk when you're angry. When you're angry, your real thoughts come out. Take it to the prosecutor. Well, doc, she in here, it's going to the prosecutor. Okay? It's going to the prosecutor's office. So, man, you know, like I said, you and I both been knowing each other a while. You know I ain't scared. If I was scared, I wouldn't do the things that I do on TV and been doing it for 30-some years. It was a head up to you. Now, what you do with it, brother, I don't even know you, girl. I know you. That's the reason I contacted you. So, don't get mad. Okay? Don't get mad. And again, brother, I wouldn't need you for ratings. My ratings pretty good. Thank the Lord. All right, that's the show for the night. Tricks
don't deserve no treats. Okay? Any member of the church that would love to contact me, okay? Any member that would love to contact me, you want to say a word for your pastor, send an email. I'll let you even send it to my personal email address. You ain't even got to use a church email. Thaddeus, can you spell that? Thaddeus. Thaddeus dot Matthews, Matthews @gmail.com. You remember? You got something you want to say to do it. His sister, Tamika, Monica, I think that's what it was, Kelly. Wasn't the last name Kelly? I think that was the name. First night I mentioned this, you said, I want you to go back live so I can talk to you. Well, Monica, this is your opportunity. You his sister. You got something you want to say, then do it. See, if you love your pastor, you ain't got, and you think he right, you think he innocent, stand up for him. I'm not going to be disrespectful to you unless you get in a disrespectful mode, then I come to the same mode that you are in. But I'm just trying to find out what's going on, why y'all allowing a trickster. You know he's a trickster. You know he's a schemer. Now, we all got some flaws and fallacies, but damn, this is beyond the normal for a pastor to do. Go to my email, members. Send me your name and your telephone number, and I'll call you. We'll have an intelligent discussion. You're a deacon or you're a trustee. You're well, you probably got no mother's bowl. You're on the doctor's wife. You're on the mission society. You're a praise dancer. Come on. Because that's one of the tricksters I'm going to talk about here tonight. Some political tricksters in this community. And you probably got some tricksters in your community too. My name is Thaddeus Matthews. I'm the baddest man on TV. Don't know how to do it like I do it on TV. But it's got to be done. Sunday morning, y'all join me 10 a.m. at the church when the subject will be, is not the D that goes in you, but the DNA that comes out of you. We're going to take a commercial break and we'll be back here on the Thaddeus Matthews Show. Let's look at this email, see what's in the email. Bringing in the sheep. Bringing in. Please tell me what the fuck you want. Why are you calling me? Okay, if you gon', well, I'll tell you what, brother, why don't you bust me in my motherfucking mouth? You bitch ass motherfucker. Why don't you bust me in the mouth? Tell that bitch you call your mammy to bust me in the mouth. Man, fuck you. You came to my church Sunday and what? Hold on, man, brother. You came to my church Sunday, did what? Oh, you hung up. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep. What is this here? We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheep.
That's the breakdown.
Do what?
That's what you laughing at you with the breakdown. The.
You ain't never heard bringing in the
I
sheep?
have. Really? I went to real church.
Lord, they send me more paperwork. Bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep. We shall come rejoicing. I don't know why that song just got in my spirit. Regions Bank. Well, how many pages is this? June 8th. Seven pages. So I said they sing that in white churches. Bringing in the sheep, bringing in the sheep. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheep. What is this paperwork here? Bringing in the sheep. Okay, I'm sick of that song. The audio's too much. Y'all think Fred disliked me or he mad at me? He talked to me the other night though, didn't he?
A long time.
Huh?
A long time.
Baptist sing a little bit different. Bringing in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves.
Why your Baptist people always
Bringing
snap?
in the sheaves, bringing in the sheaves. We shall come rejoicing, bringing in the sheaves. Bring, 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 bringing. Oh. We're in commercial break, y'all. Oh. All right. Let's see. What she said? Huh? She on the page?
Yeah,
Which page?
Facebook.
Tonya Sims? She said, what did she say? I didn't see the comment.
She said she wanted to come and tell you about her, how he did her mama.
How did he do your mama, baby? Give me, inbox your number.
30 seconds.
Go to the Facebook Messenger. I'll call you, baby. You can tell me how he did your mama. He just messes over folks' mamas. He's a mama messer upper. Can you come get some
10
candy?
seconds.
You about to get your ass off the page.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right, welcome back to the Thaddeus Matthews Show as we're talking about tricks don't deserve treats. Not only do we have tricks like Fred Smith, and there's a young lady on here, your name Tanya, what was her name? Sims.
Mm-hmm.
Donna, inbox your number, go to the Facebook inbox, they'll get your number, give it to me, I'll call you. You said he mistreated your mama too, because he's a great mama messer upper. Couldn't have been mine though. And I'll give you a call and you can share with us what he did to your mama on this trick or treat night. But we got tricksters. We got tricksters even in the political arena. Even here in the city of Memphis, we got these political tricksters, and I believe tomorrow is the last day of early voting here in Memphis, Tennessee. I will not support referendum number 1. I cannot support city council members going for a 3rd term. Hell, you ain't doing that with the terms you got. And then when I see Kevin, ready for texting me. See, I be trying to talk about other stuff. Let me take him a picture of this and send him this too. Because Kevin's saying, wait a minute. Maybe he done calmed down a little bit. You think he done calmed down a little bit? I'm gonna send this to Kevin in the middle of my show. Let me send this to Kevin Rayford. Because Kevin's saying that if the bank statement showing half, that was him ordering half for his wife. But this here, let me send this to Kevin. Bring it in. Who will that song get out of my damn head? Let me send this to Kevin. Yeah, all right. See, what I'm telling all you folks, don't get mad at the messenger. Y'all need to be mad that y'all let him shuck and jive y'all. Okay? Y'all need to join with Ms. Clevy and make sure his ass gets incarcerated. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, but what I'm telling you is, see, too many of you are in these churches that's not doing anything. They preaching this when we get to heaven, by and by, whoa, when we get over yonder, everything gonna be all right. No, we need some things all right over here.
Can I get a witness somewhere? I need some things. All right, over here. Okay? I need some things. All right. See, and let me go back to the politics. And Rayford, man, if you want to call me back, you and I can talk. You got my direct number. You know how to call me. We got politicians all over this country, and especially here in Memphis, Tennessee, that do not give a damn about the folk. You got city council members telling you they're going to use $40,000 of your money to have campaign workers at every poll. And the damn judge said it was okay. They went to court. They're going to take $40,000, get poll workers, and work at all of the polls, telling you to vote for them to have a third vote. Look, let me tell you something. Do not vote for that. In fact, let me give you the whole thing. That ballot, referendum number 1, is totally illegal. You're voting for an illegal referendum because that referendum, 5676, was not voted on by the city council. The charter of the city of Memphis states that anything that goes on a referendum has to be approved, voted on by the city council. Somebody said they voted no to everything. You know, okay. I'm saying vote no, then yes, yes. But it's up to you. That's illegal. Vote no if you have not. If you're going to early vote tomorrow, do not vote in support of that. Now, I do say vote yes for the instant runoff. If instant runoff wins, that means that whoever they want to win will win. Understand what I'm saying? Whoever they want to win wins. You don't need that. You don't need that at all. But definitely, I don't see the city council getting no extra term. Do your 2 terms. Wait 4 years. You want to come back? Then come back. But this plan was put together. You've got tricksters. You got Burley and Board. You got the Shelby County Election Committee. All of these individuals who plotted to make sure that Dr. Willie Harrington would not be able to run for office again. It was a trick. It was a scheme. It was a plot. And it is now time for us to stand up, those of us in Memphis, to stand up and say, no, we can't do this no vote. Somebody said, so please clarify no to exactly which of the referendum numbers. I'm saying vote no to number 1. Vote yes to 2 and 3. But the one that talks about the city council, number 1, let me tell you one, black folk, number 1, you vote no on it because it was designed by your white mayor and his token Negroes to make sure that Dr. Willie Harrington would not be able to run for the mayor of the city of Memphis. It's a trick, baby. And here's the reason I'm so adamantly telling you not to support these city council members and give them another term. Not one city council member has come out publicly and said that, look, what you got on the ballot is wrong. We didn't vote on it. It's illegal.
Not one of them. Not one of them did the right thing because they want to trick you into giving them more time to trick you. We got to tell these city mothers that tricks are for kids. You cannot keep on tricking us. But the total trick was to make sure, do I have that one in here, Dale, or is that in the car? The 5676, the referendum. See if it's in the case. The total trick. Black folk, listen. White folk don't have to come at us no more. They got sellout niggas now. Those Negroes come, look, they want to be at the table with the white peoples. They want the crumbs that fall from the white man's table.
It's in the car. Want me to go get it?
I don't think you really need to. I think I got it all here. When they voted on it originally in December, it had, after December 31st, 2011. Go get it, Dale, so I can. No, that's all right. I think I got it. Okay. If you had, no, go get it, Dale, so I can read it exactly the way it is. Get my keys and unlock it, so I can read it exactly the way it is. We cannot any longer in our communities, and not just in Memphis, we cannot support sellout Negroes. We gotta call and expose the sellouts in our community. Not only these sellout ass preachers, but we got to call out these sellout Negroes in our community that are not doing anything but the white man's bidding. I was listening to the Great White Hope in Memphis on the TV. Y'all know who the Great White Hope is, don't you? Steve Cohen, Congressman Steve Cohen, the Great White Hope, West Tennessee, the largest area of a concentrated group of blacks in the entire state is in West Tennessee. You got a white man who is the congressman over all the black folk in West Tennessee. Negroes do not understand that the 9th Congressional District was designed so that black folk could have representation in Washington, D.C. That was the total design. When Harold Ford Sr. ran against Dan Kirkendall, what was it, 71-72, the white folk didn't want it to happen so bad that they hid votes. Black folk, there was an old janitor that worked in the old Shelby County Election Commission. They told him, Mr. Ford, they put some of them ballots down there in the corner in the closet. Had it not been for that janitor that spoke up, Harold Ford Sr. would have never been elected. Say what you want to say about him, and I can say a lot of things about him. When Harold Ford Sr. was the congressman, he had constituents that he cared about. Harold Ford Sr. got involved in every issue that concerned black folk and this community. White folk didn't like it. And let me tell you something. And you take this all over the country. If the white man is against you, that's the brother that you need. Because the white man is not going to be in a Negro like me. Oh no. No. They don't want a Negro like me in power. You got Harold Ford Jr., he wasn't worth a damn. And then after Jr. left to run for the Senate, he was crazy enough to think that a black man, even though he looked damn near white, he thought that the white folk were going to vote for him statewide for the U.S. Senate. No. He ran, lost. Then you got 16 Negroes that decided that they wanted to run for Congress. Mm. 16 Negroes that ran. Did the tell your girl ever say a number? Okay. Well, tell you if you ain't gonna say your number, you ain't got nothing to say. Okay. 16 Negroes ran, one white man ran. Who do you think was supposed to win? Black folk cut up the pie because you're so envious of each other. You're so hateful of each other that you put the white man in office over black folk, and he stay there as long as he can because he give you Negroes some pecan pie and some hams at Thanksgiving time. You Negroes sell your asses for a pecan pie and a turkey leg. Steve Corning did nothing for black folk in the whole time that he's been elected. But y'all love that white boy. Y'all love his limping ass. Oh, that's Mr. Cohen. You black ass pastors, you allow this white boy to come into your church, and in your black church where you taking up dollars from black folk in your congregation, and you allow this white man to come in there who you know ain't done a thing for black folk. You allow him to come in. Y'all tricks. And y'all don't deserve no damn treats. I don't give a damn about Steve Cohen. And the wound he climbed his ass up out of, don't care nothing about him. But black folk, you don't want power. The white man can tell you anything and you believe anything that white man said. And when you look at this 5676, first of all, it ain't legal. It's not legal. It's the Willie Harrington referendum. It was designed to keep him out of office. 5676. In January, they approved it to say no person shall be eligible to hold or to be elected to the office of mayor or Memphis City Council if any such person has served at any time after December 31st, 2011, more than 3 consecutive 4-year terms. That was in January. Willie Harrington, April 5th, announces that he's going to run again for mayor of Memphis. On the 20th of August, they go to the election commission and file the paperwork that the council has voted on correctly. But then they got to plotting. Them evil demons got to plotting. They said, oh, Willie Harrington can run. Huh?
Instagram.
What about Instagram? Willie Harrington to run. Willie Harrington can win. Facebook up? Okay. Willie Harrington can win. Or what else gonna do? I can see Jim Strickland. Let's go find one of our good niggas. Berlin. Yassa. Berlin. Willie Harrington. I know you got ambitions too of being mayor of the city of Memphis. You want to be the next black mayor of Memphis. But I want to serve one more term. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you in the race to run because I've already heard that you've been out there trying to raise some money to run. Here's what we're going to do. If you're going to run, then okay. But see, if Willie Harrington run, you ain't got no chance of winning. You and no other Negro has the chance, the possibility of winning the election. Or it may be some that throw their names in the hat, but they can't raise no money, and Dr. Harrington can get money from all over the country. So here's what we need to do. We need to disqualify that Negro. Yes, sir. Yeah, we need to get him out of the race. Now, I know you done took the paperwork over there to the election commission, but y'all need to call over there. Get with Alan Wade. He's another good color. Get with Alan Wade, and here's what y'all do. Take out of the referendum the December 31st, 2011. And what you do is, you said no person shall be eligible to hold or be elected to the office of mayor or Memphis City Council if any such person has served at any time more than 3 consecutive 4-year terms. Now we know Willie done served more than 3 terms. So you take that line out, ain't nobody gonna be smart enough to know what happened. We gonna trick the people. They used to being tricked. Ain't nobody gonna see it, ain't nobody gonna find out on it. I know it breaks the charter. I know it violates the law when we do this and the city council has not voted on it. Yeah, it's breaking the law. But see, we ain't gonna even tell the city council. We gonna keep it amongst us boys. We gonna keep it amongst ourselves, and we gonna just let it slide through, even though we know it's breaking the law. Because we want to get Willie out the way. And that's what they did. They went back 3 days later with a new version. It was a trick. Berlin, I'm sorry, brother, I'll never be able to support you anymore. And see what they did on the ballot, they switched it from no, yes, yes, and got it for against and for. It is totally confusing. Okay? Totally confusing. Ain't no way in the hell that the city attorney did not know what was in the paperwork. Ain't no way in the hell Berlin Board, and y'all heard him say on my show, on my interview, that is now a part of public record, that I'm sure the attorneys for Willie Harrington have a copy of. He stated that it was fraud, that he didn't know what was going on. Snowman, you go. I'm sick of you on my page with that madness. It's a trick, ladies and gentlemen. You have been tricked. Why would not somebody say, this is illegal? Let's take this off the ballot. Why didn't one city council say, we need to remove this. We need to even go into court ourselves. We need to go into chancery court and state that we effed up. Somebody effed up because somebody put on here something that was not voted on by this council. Well, I'm hopeful that the FBI gets involved. There are no mistakes in politics. It's trickery. And we should not give the city council the treat of staying in office a third term. It is time that we as a people all across this nation start to standing up for what is right. And if you got black city council people, you got black politicians that are in office and will not stand up for what is right, then why do we put them in office? I don't give a damn how black their ass is. Why do we keep putting black folk in office that do not represent us? There, whoever this is with this mad emoji.
We can't do nothing about it, because they're not on our page, they're doing it through somebody's page.
They're doing it through somebody.
Yeah,
All right,
I know.
I want to block everybody. They put man beside these folks' name. Block everybody on the page that got a man beside their face, besides my regulars. Okay? See, like this one with this Chinese or whatever it is,
That's Osaka.
that's Osaka. Okay. How are they able to put it on other folks' posts?
Because they're coming through, when people share it, they're coming through other folks' pages.
Okay. 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 They put it on everybody. Well,
If they just ignore it, it's building out clicks.
I guess it is making me more views, ain't it? Okay. 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 Don't get mad because I done caught y'all stealing this stuff. But when are black folk going to stand up? I was waiting for city council people, when they found out that this was illegal, that they did not vote on it, that this is illegal. It is illegal on the ballot. It is totally illegal. The city charter, which is the laws that govern the city of Memphis, states that the city council must vote on it. This that you see on the ballot has not been voted on. And y'all still going for it. Can I give y'all another trick that's going on in the city of Memphis right now? Rat racing, you gone. Let me give you what?
Get a water?
Huh? Yeah, that's a while. Let me give you another trick that is going on. this whole Martavius Banks situation. Black kid gets shot by the police. Been over a month now. Then we start talking about police officers without their cameras on. Then we get these young, dumbass activists who don't know the law, who's protesting without a permit. You all out here. But let me give you the trick. Can I give y'all the trick that has taken place? And what was so bad, I was at the Cleveland DMC this morning, and I saw one of the legal advisors for the police department. We were talking. and I told him what I knew. He said, well, man, it'll come out at a later point when the TBI gets through with their investigation. There is camera footage. And I thank God for the sources that I have that make sure that I know what is going on. But Marcus Lord said, if that's all you come for, you come into the wrong place and we're going to dismiss you from class, or I'm going to dismiss the wrong somebody. I thank God for the sources, and this is what is made my show what it is all these years. Because your white-owned media is not going to share certain things with you at all. I know when it's happening for commercial. I'll go ahead in just a minute. Thank you. I still run this a little bit. I'm on a roll right now. They got footage, y'all. They got footage. They got footage from Michael Williams Jr. His camera was not off. And it shows Martavius Banks running with a gun in his hand. Now, if you ask them about it right now, they're going to tell you, well, it's in the hands of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation. They got the footage of him with the gun, y'all. See, we are tricked into distractions. And see, my sources be high up in the police. They ain't the guy you see riding in the car. They got the footage of Martavius Banks running from the car with a weapon in his hand. They got him. Let me give you one last little piece of tricks that's going on. The County Commission passed a resolution for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation to get involved in every shooting. Everything that happens with the police department concerning a citizen. Let me tell you something. It passed the county commission, but when you read the law and you understand the charter of the city of Memphis, it's hardly worth the paper it's written on. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation does not come under the jurisdiction of the city of Memphis or the county of Shelby. It is its own separate state entity. There is no way that the county commission has the power to mandate what the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation does. None whatsoever. In fact, it would also mean that if the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation starts investigating everything that happened in Memphis, they would have every police action, they would have to do it for every city and county in the state of Tennessee. Here's what I'm saying to us as a people. Let's not fall for the tricks. See, that we get tricked by distractions while our people are suffering. They're perishing for a lack of wisdom and knowledge. We are allowing tricksters not to give us no treats in our community. We'll be back after these commercial messages. Oh. Who posted? Can you see him still on there?
I ain't seen nobody.
Not Tanya, but that other one. Oh.
You gonna hit your board when you come back?
Huh?
You gonna hit your board when you come back?
Yeah. That's Jay Jordan that's sending those mads out.
They had created a fake page in Jay's name the night you did the story on Tara them. And
Okay,
so,
so what I'm going to do, wait a minute. That's not the real one? This is the one that was just created? All right, I'm gonna block him. I'm blocking. I blocked the fake page. Bringing it up. Stop that
See?
with that damn song.
that was Sharif said, Sharif said you gonna have her work singing and cussing folks out tomorrow.
What?
Singing, bringing in the sheaves and cussing folks out.
We shall come. Oh.
Oh.
I thought of another old one. I ain't gonna sing that one either. Can someone tell me what sheaves are? That's what sheep. Look it up, sheaves. We have come this far by faith. Y'all remember that one, do you? Leaning on the Lord, trusting in His holy word. He never failed me yet. Now y'all know what you said. Oh, can't turn around. We come this far. Y'all remember that one? Just the other day, I heard a man say he didn't. Hey, are you playing? Cause I ain't see it. Are you playing Liberty?
The auto car thing?
No, Liberty Bell Bonds. Have you
Yeah,
been
we
playing
played
it?
that in the first run.
Huh?
We played that in the first run commercial.
Oh, okay, I didn't see it. I was looking.
You want me to play it again?
Yeah, go play it again.
Okay.
We come this far by faith. You remember how we used to go out loud? Leaning on the Lord, trusting in His holy word.
What you
He
say?
never failed me yet. Oh, can't turn around. We come this far by faith. We sing that when I was in the number 2 choir, when I was about 11, 12 years old.
Ooh, that's
That was a long time, yeah. Just the other day, I heard a man say he didn't believe in God's word. But I can truly say the Lord has made a way, and He never failed me yet.
They said the choir marching in.
That's when the crowd was marching in. They don't even march in no more. They just going on up there. Ooh. 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 Pastor Meatball, okay. Bitch, you gone. Your mammy don't even know how to make no meatballs. Funky bitch. Oh,
You said, huh, Beth don't know how to make no meatball.
huh?
You said meatball?
Meatballs. Bitch called me Pastor Meatball. I said,
Oh, okay.
I
was
said,
like, where
I
did
said
this come?
the bitch's mammy don't know how to make no meatballs.
That's the only part I heard. I'm like, where did it come from? And your mama can't cook meatballs. I'm like, okay, what is that?
Trick or treat.
Oh, you hear that rain? You can't hear it. You hear that rain?
Ain't nothing I can do about the rain. That's God's business.
Mm-hmm.
What else I remember from the old days? You remember Stretch Out?
Sing it.
When days are dark, cloudy are my strive. Hold on and learn to stretch out. Yeah, keep on fasting, keep on believing. Hold on and learn to stretch out. Oh, the race isn't given to the swift, neither is it given to the strong, but to him who endure it to the end. Stretch out. Ooh, that song, I know that's 50 years old. You young'uns ain't gonna remember that. Well, somebody can tell me, take me to the wall. Ooh. We used to sing that when I was a little boy. I bet can't find that song. We sung that one. Ooh. Lord have mercy.
30 seconds.
Oh, dog, I was trying to find the song.
Don't looking for something to cut you down.
10 seconds.
Ooh, I bet this out.
5, 4, 3, 2.
All right. During the break, a lot of times here on the doing the show on Facebook, y'all miss those of you watching on TV. And I went back to some old songs that I used to sing when I was in the #2 choir at Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church at 114 Henry. And my mind went back to a song. Let's see if this is it. Yeah. All right, let me think of it. Y'all didn't say he playing or something. Ooh, I hadn't heard that song. That song, I was 10 years old. Ooh, cause that song came out 1967. All right, Facebook is not off. It's on the Thaddeus A. Matthews page. When I'm coming to Baltimore, when y'all get some money in Baltimore, y'all can bring me there. I've been working with some people in Baltimore, but they ain't got they little tokens together to bring the cussing pastor there for the bullshit from the pulpit tour. Sunday morning, though, I invite you to be at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries. I got a message for you, Sunday. I was getting ready to say that song must be from the 50s. Well, damn, Melanie. From the 50s? Okay. I remember that song. I sung it. We had a little, in our #2 choir, we had a powder blue robe.
And what they call the things they'll do, put on stove. We had a stove, and ours was white on one side and gold on the other. I used to sing that in the #2 choir at the Ebenezer Missionary Baptist Church under the leadership of the late Dr. E.L. Slay. Yeah, stretch out. Woo. Maybe I need to sing that one Sunday morning. It's not get true. I ain't got no choir though, so I be in concert on Sunday mornings. I sing about 3-4 songs on a Sunday. Oh, Iris K said she was in the Sunshine Band.
Yeah, I just gave her the breakdown.
Do y'all remember the Sunshine Bands? And the what was the Sunshine Band and the Red Circle? The Red Circle and the Sunshine Band. Y'all remember? See, y'all didn't go to church when y'all were little children. And every Sunday evening, we had to go to BTU. That was Baptist Training Union for you youngsters. But anyway, Sunday morning at the Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministries, my message is entitled, and ladies, you need to be there. Men too. It's not the D that goes in you, but the DNA that comes out of you. Kendra F. Cooper Williams said she got some info for me.
It's not for you.
That work for me? Oh, excuse me. Well, it's on my page. So whoever she got some info for, she need to put it on their page. It's not the D. Y'all know what the D stand for, don't you? Huh? It's not the D that goes in you, but the DNA. Terrell, you gone. We're gonna get your ass off. But it's the DNA that comes out of you. See, some of you as women, y'all done had the wrong D. Y'all go in that house with me Sunday morning. Yeah, y'all done had the wrong D. And the reason that your children are the fools that they are, the DNA of the daddy was crazy. Your DNA is crazy. And when his DNA wet up your DNA, what you think you gonna produce? But crazy. This is gonna be a powerful message with Bible, okay? With Bible connected to it. It's not the D. Oh, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be a message for you. It's not the D that goes in you, but that DNA that comes out of you. Yeah, some of y'all have sat down on the wrong D. Then bent over and got the wrong D. Laid on your side and got the wrong D. And once the seed got in you, the seed was a bad seed. I don't. See, this message, see, see, where the church is missing, and you've been tricked into thinking that all that the preacher is supposed to tell you about is over yonder in Beulah land. In heaven, we're gonna walk around heaven all day. Why the hell I want to walk around heaven and I'm gonna have some wings? Y'all said I'm gonna have 6 wings, 2 to cover my face, 2 to cover my feet, and 2 to fly away and be at rest. Why I want to walk around heaven and I got some wings, some wings. Ooh. Lord, have mercy tonight. Why I got to worry about the leaves is good for the healing of a nation, and I'm already where the healer is supposed to be. Don't you start tonight. Mm-mm. Don't give them your message. Sunday morning, you need to be there. You need to come on and be there on Sunday morning. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Well, when I get to heaven, I'm gonna walk around heaven all day. One of these mornings, yeah. Walk around, and I like the song. I like the song, but it's not realistic if I'm gonna be an angel and I'm gonna have some wings and I'm gonna fly. I ain't gonna walk. I done did enough walking down here. My knees tired right now. Why I wanna walk? I got some wings, and I'm gonna be able to fly. Tricks. I'm gonna throw in something for you that is a trick. Can I give you something? No, save it for Sunday. Because see, you've been tricked in the black church and probably some white churches too. You think that all you're supposed to read is the King James Version of the Bible. That's all. It was pouring down raining out there today. You think you've been taught that all you supposed to read is King James, his version of the Bible. You're supposed to read nothing else. In fact, your preacher will tell you, don't you read nothing else. All you need is in the Bible. Ain't that what they teach in the Missionary Baptist Church there? That all you need is right there in the King James Version of the Bible. Well, define for me and make me understand. Was it not Timothy that said study? Was it him there? Study to show thyself approved unto, not the folk in the church, but unto God. Study to show thyself approved unto God. What did it say? Study to show thyself approved unto God, so that you can be able to rightly divide the word of truth. Well, there was no King James Version of the Bible in the day of Timothy. When Paul wrote that letter to Timothy, there was no King James Version of the Bible. So what were you going to have to study? There was some other scriptures. There were some other books. That you could read about God. Well, let me even give you something else. John 21:25. Is that 25:21? Huh? 21:25. The last chapter in the book of John. Here's how you have been tricked. I want you to read it for yourself. Read it when you get home. That's what the preachers tell you. Read it when you get home. When you read the last chapter of John, flip over to the last chapter, if you will, and the last verse. It says that if everything that Jesus did was written in books, the world could not contain all of what Jesus has done. But you've been tricked by that black pastor who's uninformed. He won't even tell you in your King James Version of the Bible that there are 18 years missing in your King James Version out of the life of Christ. But that's enough. That's enough. I'll have you all confused and discombobulated because you believe that bullshit that you've been getting from the pulpit all of these years.
See, when we start to understanding that Jesus, whose real name is Yahshua, was a radical. Jesus was anti the establishment of organized religion. He was against the scribes, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, and the chief priests. He was against this organizational religion. It was them folk, it was church folk that killed Jesus. That's the reason I told y'all Sunday morning, church folk ain't shit. We don't want to deal with the world and deal with the issues that are going on in the world because we think that all we're supposed to do is go and sing Amazing Grace and go and talk about we want to be in a better place. Do you realize that if we had not been tricked, we would understand that poverty in our community is not of God? God don't want you to be broke, poor, and disgusted. Somebody will know, is cursing okay? What do you call cursing? I cuss. I don't curse. Well, preacher, what's the difference in cussing and cursing? Cursing, if I sit up here and tell Dale, go to hell. Dale, you ain't gonna never be nothing. Black women ain't nothing. You ain't from nothing. You'll never be nothing. I have place a curse on you. But when I call you a sorry son of a bitch, a black ass son of a bitch, I cussed you. Well, Jesus was a cusser. Come on now, daddies. Come on now. My favorite word, mother, didn't exist in the days of Jesus. Son of a bitch didn't wasn't there when Jesus was here. But Jesus was known for calling church folk out of their names. Read it when you get home, okay? Gloria Tapp thought cursing is proper, cussing is straight ghetto. Well, I'm ghetto, baby, and if you don't like my ghetto ass, get your ass off my page. I cuss. Now what you do? How many women's husbands wang my things you done sucked on? On a Saturday night before you get up to go to Sunday school on Sunday morning. Jesus called them a brood of vipers. He called them fools. We don't know what all Jesus called folk in his lifetime because, again, we don't know all of the life of Christ. And if y'all are crazy enough to think that you're going to hell because you cuss, and what did Jesus say? What this new commandment I give you? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. You ain't loving nobody. You mistreating everybody. You ain't trying to economically empower your community. If that ain't hell, what is hell? And I ain't trying to do this thing for y'all. I don't care. I don't care what you get mad. See, when I stand or sit here and I talk to you, you get mad at my cussing, but you'll follow a low down dirty dog like Frederick Smith. You'll fall out on the floor. Y'all yabba dabba do, yabba dabba do, yabba dabba do. I was looking at him while he was supposed to be in court. He yabba dabba do it on the floor. It was all for a show. You done robbed the folk, and now you want to get down on the TV and pray. Praying ain't gonna save you. No. You done stolen folks' money. You get mad when I expose these folk. But you cuss. I can't come over that to the naked truth. I don't know what would do. Jesus was a radical. They were fearful of the power and the influence and this new thing that Jesus had coming forth. So that's the reason y'all get mad at me. Because the only thing you want to talk about is me cussing. Because when you get beyond my cussing, you know I ain't no dummy. You know I ain't no fool. You know I'm well read. I'm well versed. I ain't got no degree. The only degrees I got is when I get home and I cut my air on 45 tonight because I like it cold when I sleep. So it's going to be them the degrees that I have. And let me tell you something. God ain't asked you for your degrees. And one of the things, it's good, if y'all got some of them, it's good that you got some. But I know a whole lot of broke folk with degrees. Oh, praise the Lord. They got 99 degrees and they ain't got 99 cents in their pocket. We have been tricked. And you ain't got no treats. You go to church all day Sunday. You done gave in the Sunday school, you done gave in the mission offering, the basket offering, the what kind of offerings they have? The building fund offering, the post saint. And see, let me tell you something about that trickery. Why the hell I gotta be a post saint? We gonna give in the post saints offering. Why? Well, you see, the Bible said the poor will be with you always. No, that's that poor ass nigga that won't get up off his ass and go get a job, won't go to work. I saw a man tonight when I was getting off the expressway coming to the TV station with a sign, I couldn't say it was in the dark. It was dark with an umbrella begging. God did not make you beggars, okay? When you, see, how the hell y'all go to church on Sunday morning talking about eat bread when you hungry and you believe that and you ain't got no bread at the house? He wilding dry blazes, shabba-dabba-doo. And you ain't got no Kool-Aid, you ain't got no Coca-Cola, your wallet's been cut off. We've got to quit falling for the tricks. And I invite you Sunday morning, y'all come on. I ain't got but one offering. That's all it takes. I don't get no salary, I don't get nothing. Yes, we need some money. We got business. We have, I got to pay the mortgage tomorrow. It's the first, ain't it? Show the world, dude. Light bills go. Quit letting the church tell you, this ain't no business, this is the Lord's house. Lord ain't gonna come down and go to Memphis like gas and water. I wish he would. I wish he'd go down there and say, oh, that naked truth, let there be light. No, I gotta go pay them folk, okay? Insurances and things of that nature. But I don't get nothing. I don't get no salary, Jesus. But it does take money. And I do want people when they come to give, not to me, but to give so that the ministry can flourish. It's almost time for me to go, ain't it? I ain't even looking at the damn clock. We have got to do better. Let me get these commercials out the way here real quickly. Praise Jesus. Don't forget, Saturday is our mentoring class. You got young girls who need some mentoring. They need somebody to talk to them besides you. And you don't know how to talk to them. Bring them from 10 up to 12, Naked Truth Liberation and Empowerment Ministry, the most powerful ministry that we have. 3835 Raleigh Millington Road, from 10 on to 12. I am not a part of it, other than being the pastor. There are women in there that are talking to your girls about life and the issues of life. They do all types of works and have all types of conversations going on in the church. VSM Junior, you go. Come on and be a part on this. Bring your daughters. If you want to come and be a part as a mother, then come and be there as well. That's 10 o'clock on this Sunday morning. Also invite you to go to DMC Cleaners, Black-owned cleaners in the Westwood area, 62 Fairway. Black owned, they're full service cleaners. In fact, they're open Mondays through Saturdays from 7 a.m. until 6 p.m. If you get your clothes in by 9 o'clock, you can get them back the same day. Support this black business. In fact, if you pay for your dry cleaning in advance, it only costs you half price. Give them a call at 789-7983. In fact, DMC has opened up a grocery store right next door to them. They wrote the copy. Let me read what they say. Are you hungry? Okay. Do you want some good old down south country food? I'm talking about neck bones, catfish, country fried steak, sweet potatoes, greens and cornbread. They got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're hurrying down to DMC Food Mart, 54 East Fairway. They're open right next door to the cleaners. They're open from 7 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. They even fix you one of them big old juicy hamburgers. You know, one of them thick ones where the meat is about that thick. They'll fix you one of them big hamburgers. Go on down there and tell them, put you some extra meat on there. The fatty bass said you put a little extra, put tomatoes and lettuce and stuff on there. Also, if you need a weapon, you need to learn how to use a weapon. Goldsmith Security Academy, 634-8384. 634-8384. Are you suffering from hair loss, thinning, dry skin? You got some bad breath. Ladies, are you tired of discomfort and fishy odors that mean your coochie stinking? Well, look no further. Celebrating a beautiful you, Africa's Miracle is a black-owned business that specializes in handmade all natural hair, body, and skin products, which include shampoos, conditioners, butters, pomades, and oils that will make your hair stronger, longer, and healthier in no time. In addition to hair products, they also create all natural soaps, body wash, feminine wash, sugar scrubs, lotions, and toothpaste. Now, ladies, there are many of you suffering in silence. They have a feminine wash and yoni oil bundle that will kill your fishy odor. Your stain do not have to stink no more. Stop it from stinking and restore your pH and confidence. Do yourself a favor. If you're having any of these issues, head over to their website, africamiracles.com. Also their Instagram page by the same name. And if it smells like fish, baby, get you some help for it. Yeah, please get you some help for it. I wanted to talk about the Fatty Back Kids, but I'm about out of time and what we want to do for them, and I'll talk about that on tomorrow. But if your coochie is stinking, baby, do something about it. Don't nobody want no stinky coochie, but then you got something in that don't care how it smells. They get it stinky. They just want to say they had some. Ooh, Jesus. Just nasty. All right. I don't think there's much trick-or-treating that went on tonight out in the streets of Memphis. I don't know about where you were. You really, if you went trick-or-treating tonight, you must have been pretending you was Noah. Oh, who the baddest man on TV? His name is Thaddeus Augustus Matthews. I was gonna let y'all hear my interview with J. Anthony Brown. J. Anthony Brown is on a bunch of radio stations out on the east side of the country. And I thank God for all of the favor and the increasing of my territory that he's doing. All right, praise the Lord. Thank you, Jesus. I hope y'all learned something tonight. Fred Smith, we're going to have to dig a little bit further and see what else he's going to. Look, I'd like one of his members to contact me. If you are a member and you like to come on the show and speak up for your pastor, you're more than welcome to come and sit right here and be my guest. Just email me. You can email me at thaddeus.matthews@gmail.com. You're more than welcome, and I'll be nice. I do know how to be nice. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you so very much on this Wednesday night. Let me get out here in this wet weather. God bless each and every one of you. Look, tell everybody about the show. All y'all on social media, thank y'all for coming in also. Until tomorrow evening, top of the evening to you.
Mm-mm.